Hi, Megan here, and welcome to another month of Uncommon Money Wisdom. This month, we're going to do some money mindset myth busting. Do you remember that show, Mythbusters? I used to watch it when I was younger. We're going to bust some money mindset myths. One of the money mindset myths that's really common is that there's some kind of magical, mystical money mindset piece that you're missing. Like, for example, you're just not quite doing manifesting right, or there's some kind of secret, abundant knowledge that you don't have. Okay, let's just bust that out of the water and say, no, there's nothing magical or mystical that you're missing. What it often is, the money mindset piece that you haven't made the connection with, is that when you have a money goal, something that you want to achieve, and it's not achieving, so you've got your manifestation, the money thing that you want to create, the the secret is the solution is that there's no secret. It's often just because the action that you're taking is not in alignment with what you want to actually create. And when I say the action that you're taking, sometimes it's that you're taking no action, or that the action that you're taking is not going to get you the result that you want. For example, I had a client who, she really wanted to build wealth, and she kept saying, there's just this money mindset piece that I'm missing. I'm not building the wealth that I want. My money is reducing. And, when we started, like when I was coaching her and we started going through, well, what's the actual issue? What she realized is that, one, she knew how to create wealth. So she knew the steps, if you will. Like, she knew that she wanted to invest money, and she knew how to actually do that when she started thinking about it. But the piece that she was missing is that she was in complete denial about her current financial situation. She wasn't looking at her finances, and she was overspending in a major way. So she was spending way more money than she was earning. And of course, her income, her wealth was going down. And as soon as she realized that piece, the magical and mystical thing that she needed to do was just actually take action. So she needed to spend less than she was earning. And I hope this is a good example for you to understand that there's no money mindset piece, if you will, that is the magical solution. It's usually that, yes, you'll have some sort of thoughts in there that aren't quite in alignment with wealth building, but often the piece is that you're lacking the action. You're not actually taking action towards creating wealth, right? Or you're you are taking action, but it's not the action that is actually in alignment that with that goal that's going to get you there. So, going back to this client's example, she was being in abundance. She was spending money on beautiful, abundant luxury things in her life, and she was able to have that space, that abundant luxury space. But by spending all her money on those luxurious things, the piece was is that she was overspending, and she wasn't saving any of her money or investing any of her money. So her big goal of having these huge investments and having her wealth increase was never going to happen, because her actions were completely out of alignment with creating that. So, this month's homework is, one, just to understand that there is no magical, mystical solution, money mindset solution. That is a total myth. When you start doing money mindset work, you will uncover how you're thinking, and then you'll get to see, oh, okay, this is my goal. Am I taking actions towards creating that? Um, that's what's revealed, right? When you start doing this work. So this month, I want you to think about, okay, what is it about money mindset that you feel like you're struggling with? What is the goal that you've got, that the money goal that you're thinking about that you feel like's not happening because you're missing some kind of magical money mindset piece? And then look at the actions that you're taking. Like, observe yourself, be Sherlock Holmes this month and look at, are your actions actually in alignment with your money goals? And if they're not, because if you're not reaching your money goals, your actions probably aren't in alignment with them. Hot tip. What do you need to do? What do you need to change? Have fun with it. Be curious, no judgment, and just be open to maybe the magical, mystical solution that you're missing is that you just need to align your actions with your goal and that you need to actually start taking action. All right, have an amazing month, and I'll see you next time.